welcome to Cat Luna Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today's reading is all about messages from Spirit. You can also ask for messages from your higher self, however you want to put it, but this is basically what you need to know right now. We're just going to leave it really open, see what comes through. All of the cards are pre-selected today. We've got lots and lots of oracle cards and a few tarot cards. So we've got pile 1 over here. These are little selenite ones and amethyst pieces. They're small, but they're there. Pile 2, we've got a labradorite crescent moon. This is one of my favorite stones. If you want to see it up close a bit, you can. And then pile 3, we've got another selenite wand, a little bit bigger. Selenite is actually probably my #1 favorite crystal. I just love the energy of selenite. Anyways, that's a little bit about me, but there are your piles today. I have no idea what the cards are. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Take your time to select your pile, and I will see you in your timestamp down below. All right, pile 1. If you chose these little selenite ones and amethyst pieces, this is your reading. So I wanted to see what's going on here. So we've got the King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, the Fool. So I wanted to see what's going on in the situation. Pink Bubble Fairy. Expect powerful change. New Moon Eclipse. "41 Warrior Woman. 39 Thunderstorm. We've got Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. We've got Service. I feel good when I can help others. Okay, we can save some of these. I do want to see this one. This one does say, "Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you." Okay, I will save a lot of these oracle cards too. Wow, okay. Pile 1. This is a lot. Where do we begin? I don't even know where to fit this in the reading right now. Because I do want it here. Yeah, this is where I want it. Yeah, look how these colors match. This pink bubble fairy and oh my gosh, I wonder if that's where we should start with the reading, because this is looking to me like a life purpose reading, just to put it quite simply. It looks like there is something within you, this power within you that's like ready to be released, ready to come out, like this Fool jumping off into the world. And the King of Cups has this really like, they even have the kind of matching colors here that I'm seeing, that like turquoise and pink. Yeah, I don't know. Am I stretching it a little bit? Maybe I am, but I definitely see those reflected in here. But it looks like there is something really deep within you that is ready to come out. It really seems very life purpose-y, if that is even a word. The King of Cups is like ready, or this Fool here looks like ready The King of Cups has something really deep within them. Yeah. I guess you're this purpose. Maybe I do want to start with reading these cards. Maybe there can be something in here that gives us some direction in the reading. So let's start with the Starseed Oracle, Child of the Cosmos. It says, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So it says, there's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, and it's easy to forget that it's... Okay, do I want to read this whole thing? You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be, and to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then so do you. Wow. And there's this feeling like maybe you've even been through it, been through the ringer a bit, and it could even really have to do with this feeling of discovering your life purpose. Maybe you've tried out a couple different things, because it looks like there's doubt here, and maybe it just wasn't time for you in the past, but it looks like you are embarking on something really new here. It's like, expect powerful change along with this thunderstorm kind of right next to it, and then those colors there are reflecting. I'm just getting such the feeling of money as well just by looking at all these colors. I also want to put it like this way, have these in the middle and this over here, because there seems to be like this spiritual purpose going on, and I see money as definitely being connected here, like as if your purpose, like it looks like you will provide a service to others, and it looks like there will be like a monetary reward for that. Like, yeah. Which is awesome. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, humor. Almost, it does give me the feeling of enjoyment. Yeah, it does look like you are going to really enjoy what it is you're doing. Like, the Fool usually is a card of such optimism. Like, all of these cards are pretty happy here. I do want to read this one here, the Pink Bubble Fairy. So this is from the Iris Oracle deck. Okay, number 34. And it says, some fairies grant wishes, and the Pink Bubble Fairy wants to help you bring all your dreams to life. Inspired by the Pink Bubble Manifestation Meditation, this fairy helps carry your wishes in soft pink bubbles to the place in which they can be heard and fulfilled. Hard work is important to accomplishing your dreams, but also you have such power within your dreams. The details of how your goals manifest might be somewhat unpredictable, but that is part of releasing your dreams into the hands of the Pink Bubble Fairy. You know your intentions, focus on them deeply, and have trust that in the gentle pink light they are being heard. Ooh. And it's interesting because there's also that this message of, I release the need to know all the answers. I'm getting the feeling to read this one as well. So this is from the Moonology Oracle cards. Okay, so we've got New Moon Eclipse. Wow, can I find it? Here it is. Okay. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Wow. And I think there could even be this challenge up ahead, or this feeling like it's scary embarking on this new path, this new journey, whatever this is. But there's also this feeling like to focus on, okay, the real reason you're doing it, that love you feel when you help others, maybe even a feeling like to not take things so seriously. And this is a very specific message for some people, but those that are trying to invest in something, I'm getting like the message to maybe not put so much of a heavy investment. There's like just a message here to like lighten the load a little bit, whatever that may mean for you. And there's also kind of a message to brace yourself, accept powerful change. It's kind of a message like, you know, when the weatherman tells you, oh, a storm is coming, like do whatever you need to do to prepare to embrace changes. So for some people, that could mean like losing money before you make money. That could be, you know, whenever you start a business, that could be one example. You have to invest a certain amount of money in before you can see a return on your investment. So there's just a message here to brace for change, but also you're going to power through it here. There's this feeling like it might be quite lonely, but there's such this creative power inside you. It almost feels like, yeah, this is the path you're supposed to be on. This is what you're meant to be doing. Doesn't mean you can't have partnerships or anything like that with this, but there just is this, I'm seeing this theme of like a single person in a lot of these cards, and that could really mean that you just have this idea within you, or this creative energy, this creative feeling that's just ready to burst or come out. Maybe it hasn't even been realized yet, but there's this feeling of like, I don't know, releasing anything in the way, even doubts that you have about yourself for success, because I do see success here in these cards. There also might be a learning curve to whatever it is you're doing, but and look how these cards are both jumping out. Like there's this feeling to just go for it, even though there might be a risk or a small loss in the beginning. There's this feeling to go for it, and it does feel like something that's going to pay off in the long run. That's what I'm seeing here. So I wanted to get some cards for like recommendations from Spirit. We have number 8, chanting, and I'm really just getting like positive affirmations. Yeah, chants, repeating things, saying things to yourself that can be really empowering, can be really positive here. Clear your energy field. And there's such that feeling, that there's that feeling definitely of releasing doubt, releasing things that are not working for you. And that can also, you know, be taken literally to just sage your space, cleanse your area. We've got power. The ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is. Own your power. And then we've got decision. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. So we've got like no and no is what I'm getting here in both these cards. I'm just drawn to that no decision. Yeah, there's just a message here. If you're being not forced, but like trying to be convinced into making a business decision or invest money, maybe a friend is trying to convince you and you're just not really feeling it, or you kind of want to draw out, but they're really pressuring you. There's like a mess. If that's, so specific that it applies to you, there's this message to say no. Especially if your intuition is telling you that, or if you're kind of feeling like, oh, on some level, it doesn't feel like a good idea. That's, yeah, there's a message here. But for other people, I do see a message, of like maybe not putting so much money or so much weight onto something. Like the scales here, if you're thinking of making an investment, it's like don't put everything into one side or the scales are going to tip. Make sure you have things balanced out. You're gonna invest something in you don't mind losing is kind of the feeling here. We've got 42 joy, 40 retreat. Wow. Retreat, say no decision. So that could apply to some people here. For other people, it could just be, releasing things. That's what you kind of do also when you cleanse your energy. You release things that are not working for you. Use positive affirmations to bring in the energy that is working for you. And there's also something going on within in this person as well. So that can even be, I don't know, something to do. I'm hearing like I am powerful as a chant. So maybe this is a message for pile 1 to, maybe you don't know what your life purpose is, but you are connecting with that. Like maybe you do know that there is something within you, pile 1, and you're trying to figure out exactly what that is. So Spirit's kind of giving you little messages for how to connect, how to figure out, how to know. And yeah, it does look like this person is grounding themselves, clearing their energy, clearing their space. Let's see what this one has to say. Clear cognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Yeah. So I think that's how it's going to come to you, the pile 1. So absolutely, if you haven't figured out what your life purpose is yet, it kind of feels like you don't have to figure it out. It's just going to come to you. So pay attention to those thoughts. Even clairaudience can be something. Pay attention to songs, things like that. Like Spirit has so many different ways of working with you, of sending you ideas. It's just that feeling of you have to be really open to receiving them. Yeah. This says chanting, but it looks like she's very receptive here. Really trying to connect with something that's already within her, something that's already inside. So it might even be that feeling of when you realize what it is you're supposed to do here as a life purpose. It might just be like, oh, that makes so much sense. Like it just connects with what's always been going on inside. So yeah, pile 1, that is what I have for you today. Please let me know in the comment section if this resonated with you. Feel free to let me know what your story is. Yeah, if my readings do resonate with you, do make sure that you are a subscriber and turn on notifications so that you know whenever I go live. I do like to answer your guys' personal questions in the live chat, in the live chat during live videos. So make sure you turn on notifications for that. And if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, that information will always be in the description box. So thanks for tuning in today, pile 1, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi there, pile 2. If you chose the labradorite crescent moon, this is your reading. All right, let's see what's going on here with your tarot. We've got 9 of wands, or 9 of inspiration. Six of Voices. We've got Muse of Inspiration. I'm just gonna put these like that. Okay. We've got Green. Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. You are sacred. 44. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Messenger. Serious energy bringing harmony and balance. Ooh, and we've also got harmony and balance in the card, the Six of Voices as well. Ooh, this is interesting, pile 2, because I'm almost getting a little bit of a similar feeling from pile 1. Like, there may be something of like a business venture on your mind, or something that you're, a business that you're growing. If that's the case, I definitely think you should check out pile 1, because I'm getting 2 interpretations for this reading. One, for one, if this is a business adventure that you're that you think that relates to you, there's a message of like pushing through it, overcoming adversity, and then of course we have prosperity, love, green, growth. It's kind of like this feeling of everything's going to work out, everything's going to turn out awesome. So I'm actually going to take a different interpretation for this reading, but if you feel like that business adventure part relates to you, I recommend you check out pile 1 for more information on that, because you could have chosen that pile as well. But it's just a really good sign that things are going to work out for you. Lots of green there. But I'm kind of looking at this more of like relationships here, pile 2. So yeah, this looks like a time of healing after relationships, healing after a separation, seeing another person's point of view, seeing another person's perspective. It's not necessarily about coming back together with this other person, but learning things, seeing how you've grown after this relationship, seeing how you've healed, getting ready to open your heart up again is what I'm seeing. So this to me represents a time of like feeling single, and I'm even getting this feeling of like with this green here, sometimes I get this feeling of this fire that's burned everything down, like lots of fire in this energy. And sometimes for forests to grow or for certain plants to regrow, there has to be a fire, to re-stimulate growth. And sometimes when you go back the next year, there's so much lush, so much green. So that's kind of the feeling here. It's like if you've been in a relationship that's ended, or even friendships, family members, anything, if you've been in situations where now you feel like battered and bruised and beaten, you are finding harmony, you are growing, you are grounding, you are refining yourself, you're healing basically, and you're maturing as well, you're growing as a person, you're realizing, you're seeing things from different perspectives, and you realize that, there's more than just your perspective. And it's just a really mature way of looking at things. And yeah, even if there's been a separation and you don't get back with this person, it's this feeling of the lessons you've learned from this connection is helping you move forward, helping you move on and open your heart up for the next person. I want to read this message here, Messenger. This is from the Starseed Oracle deck. Okay, it says, you're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to see the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. Okay, sorry if that was long. But yeah, that seems to be what's going on with you. If you're kind of wondering like why I'm so single or why I've been single so long, it's because you're going through this period of inner growth, balancing masculine and feminine energy. It just looks like a very spiritual time. They said colors of blue. I am seeing purple. Yeah, I am seeing blue and purple. Yeah, but there's just also this deeper message to just be open here, open to seeing another person's perspective or side. And yeah, be open for movement forward. This muse of inspiration or King of Wands, somebody that has a lot of power, that is ready to move forward. It's even like a card that describes entrepreneurial energy, someone who's ready to start their own business. Again, yeah, see pile 1. But for that, if that is you, I'm seeing prosperity here. You know, if you move forward, it's like this feeling of you're safe to move forward, you're safe to go move on. And it looks like you've already been doing healing. It looks like you've already been in a place where you've learned a lot, just in your life, wherever you're at right now. But yeah, let's see what some of these cards have to say here. We've got 31, look to the stars, peace. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. Wow. And a lot of people could have, severed a connection with somebody here. Yeah, if this was definitely a toxic relationship, it's kind of like let them go with grace. Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to come back to this person, but I do see this period of like you moving on, moving forward, and the future does look very prosperous here ahead for you. You may even want to look into your astrology as well or see an astrologer, see what's coming up for you in the stars. That's also... Yeah, 31 is the number 4. There's balance and harmony with 4. We've got inner journey, 35. Unlimited possibilities, 19. And nurture, Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Yeah, these are messages really of looking within and going on this journey of inner growth. And it looks like it is expanding your heart and opening you up to love, definitely in the future. Yeah, if you're asking about a specific person, for a lot of people, there is this message to let them go, and it looks like the person you'll be moving on to is going to be a much better match for you. But yeah, only take what resonates. Yeah, this looks like a time for healing, for growth, inner healing, nurturing yourself, healing your inner child. And it looks like you're really going to like see the fruits of your labor here, see the results of everything that you've healed. And it looks like there's so much prosperity in the future. Like you won't even believe it until it happens. And I see that having so many meanings. For some people, yeah, it could literally be financial meanings. It is a moon in Taurus. Taurus does rule things like finances and material wealth, but it can also be love. Taurus is also ruled by Venus. This can be prosperity in terms of a partnership, a person, even a family here. So it does look like things are really, really positive in the future for you, Pile 2, and Spirit just wants to remind you of that here. There's also this feeling of like, if you're lonely, Spirit's like reminding you that you're never alone, that things are looking really great in the future. And yeah, if you have doubts about that, you may even want some confirmation through astrology or through the stars, like even just the chart or the houses. There's just this ebb and flow to it. So I think you'll see. It's like, if you want proof, the universe is like, we have receipts. You have good things coming towards you. You can check. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Pile 2. Feel free to let me know in the comment section if this reading did resonate with you. Yeah, I feel like Pile 1's reading was a lot longer, but yeah, there may be messages for you in there as well. So yeah, let me know what your story is down in the comment section. If you resonate with my readings, be sure that you give this channel a follow. You can give it a thumbs up as well if you resonated with this reading. Also, make sure you turn on notifications, especially because I like to do live readings and I like to take your guys' personal questions live in the chat. So make sure you have notifications turned on so you could be included in that. And if you guys are interested in getting a personal reading with me, all of that information is in the description box. So thank you so much for tuning in today, Pile 2, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. All right, hi there, Pile 3. If you chose this selenite wand, this is your reading. Just put that right there. Okay, let's get into your cards. So for your tarot, we have, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups. Definitely want to put these in this order. I don't know why I did them like that. Okay, we've got what is hidden will be revealed. Number 54. Nothing is set in stone. Mutable moon. We've got 25. Sacred temple. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And we've got weight of the world, boundaries, let go. It's not yours to carry. Wow, you guys. This is lots of heavy energy, lots of stress, lots of anxiety. Yeah, it's kind of this feeling like Spirit just needs you to know that everything is going to be okay. There's this feeling of you're kind of maybe having some ruminating thoughts, maybe thinking of your worst fears. Fearing the worst is the feeling with some of these cards. And a lot of it is like, okay, none of this is even reality yet. Like, you are kind of dreaming up things that could possibly go wrong. This fear of the unknown is really coming up, right? We have nothing is set in stone. And a lot of the times, Nine of Swords talk about what's going on in our heads. It's not necessarily the truth or the reality of things, but the things that we predict can go wrong. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yeah, and just with the feeling of the weight of the world, there's heavy energy here, and it's the feeling of the unknown really is what's coming through. For some people, there could be a specific person here, and that's it. It doesn't have to be that, but that's definitely coming through, as that could be a thing for some people. Like, will this person come back? If you're in a no contact situation, will you be with this person? Will you guys get married? Do you have a future together? Will you have a relationship together? For a lot of you, if you're in this position of not knowing, that's coming through as just really heavy energy right now. Spirit is like, yeah, what is hidden will be revealed. Ooh, let me see. I think I do want to read this one from the Iris Oracle deck. And this says, recently it may have felt like you were in a pitch black room and you couldn't find the light switch. Decisions that needed to be made may have been more difficult. May have been more difficult trying to see where you fit in relationships, what the next move is. You can hold off making any big changes just a bit longer. Take time to recenter and find a peace of mind. Things will become much more clear soon. You will soon be handed the keys to your recent mysteries. For other people, it doesn't have to be necessarily a love interest. It could be just this strong interest, maybe for your job, a project, going to school. There could be a focus on something else in your life. Maybe you have this strong dream within you or this desire to accomplish something, and there's so much anxiety here, not knowing if you're going to be able to do it, if you're going to be able to get what you're asking for. There's just this feeling of like letting go, like let things that are meant to be. Let the universe worry about all the heavy lifting. It's just that kind of feeling here. It just feels as simple as that. It's like letting go. Spirit's like, you don't have to have obsession or heavy energy surrounding this. The Spirit's kind of like inviting movement into your life, inviting you to let go. It's like, it's okay. It's okay to not have the answers right now. It's okay to not know what's going to happen next. That's kind of just how it's supposed to be. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. But yeah, there's this feeling like to keep going, especially if this is about anything financial or like being in school or something. Like there's that fear here. Maybe there's this fear that you won't complete whatever it is that you set out to do. Maybe there's this fear that you've already failed something, or yeah, there's like something going on where you're fearing the worst. But that's just what's coming up. It's just fears. A lot of this is in your head, especially if it's something that hasn't been decided. There's kind of just this feeling to like slow down, relax, or listen to spirit and just know like you have the power to move forward. You have to believe in yourself, find this inner strength here. And yeah, if this is like a person, if you're really worried about, marriage or like, am I going to be alone? Yeah, there is just this little reminder to let go of your fears. Let go of your fears so you can invite change, so you can invite beautiful things into your life. What is hidden will be revealed. Yeah, like Spirit's like, don't worry, like we didn't forget you. It's your order is coming, so it could be a time of really manifesting things or just kind of like clearing your energy. And there's just this feeling of like relaxing. Maybe you need to relax or take a bath here. But yeah, we do have some self-care cards, so let's get into those. It says dance. Oh, maybe you need to do the opposite of relax. Dance. We've got beauty. Today you are a curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. Yeah, there's this feeling of like whatever it is you're worried about, Spirit just wants you to know like it's gonna be okay. You may even need a fun distraction here. That could be like going out with friends or even just dancing in your room, like putting on a really good song. Yeah, there's a feeling of distraction with that dance card. But there's just like this reminder of like beyond a shadow of a doubt, everything is well. You are safe. It's all good. Like, yeah, I knew that came out for someone. Yeah, I'm remembering that now. I did see that. It's all good. And I'm even being drawn to like how this looks, this change mandala. It's reminding me of these mandalas here. So even if you do experience some of these, grief, change, moments of like unpleasant emotions, Spirit just wants you to know like no matter what, you're going to be okay. It's all good. Quite literally, Spirit wants to say that. We've got movement into balance. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay to not know what's ahead. Yeah, look at this beautiful like tides here. So it's kind of this feeling of there may be some heavy tides, there may be a storm or nighttime here, fears, subconscious fears coming in, but then the storm clears, then the water calms, then you're able to look at things from a new perspective. Movement into balance. There may be something you even need to cry about or shed, like I'm hearing tears and fears, but yeah, shedding tears or fears. Spirit's just like reminding you that things are going to be okay. If you're in a stormy time right now, the sun is going to come out. There's both light and shadow in this reading. So if you are in a period of darkness, you will be moving into the light. Spirit is just giving you that gentle reminder here. Okay, we've got outdoors, Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Yeah, if you are feeling stressed, you guys, that's coming through. This was like the first card to come out, and I was kind of just like, oof, this person, pile 3, is feeling some anxiety. Spirit just wants you to know, like, everything's going to be okay. And there's sometimes we even need a reminder to get outside more, or to just like stop and smell the roses is what's coming through. Stop and appreciate something. And wow, there's roses in both of these cards, in multiple cards here. Stop and remember to have fun too. We've got beloved one. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So a lot of you are definitely specifically worried about a person, a soulmate. You know, are they coming back? Will they, won't they? Spirit is kind of just like, you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now in this moment, and you've got to trust that. Trust that things are working for you and not against you with this reading. Yeah, there is a feeling of release, alignment even. Releasing negative energy. Yeah, so there's this feeling to like trust and have faith that things are working for you, not against you, that things are moving forward. If you are in a period of darkness, that's going to be followed by the light. Yeah, there's light and shadow in this reading, and also it feels like you're going to get some clarity soon. That's definitely coming through here. So that could be through many different ways. For some people, it's moving on, it's positive changes happening. Yeah, it's going to be different for everybody here, but I definitely see that things are improving here at pile one. There's like this little message to hang in there, that things are going to be working out for the better. And to, stop and maybe enjoy yourself a little bit along the way. Release some of these heavy emotions and try to have some fun here. Or even spend some quiet moments to yourself by the water, if you have access to water. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for you, pile 3. Feel free to let me know in the comment section if this reading did resonate with you. And if my readings do resonate with you, be sure to give this channel a follow or a subscribe. And yeah, I do live readings all the time. Make sure you turn on notifications so you know whenever I go live. I do like to answer your guys' personal questions in the live chat. If you would like to get a personal reading with me, you can do that, and all this information will be in the description box below. All right, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.